Hi, everybody. Welcome to Lulu, Vida. And guess what? Today I have a very traditional, easy steak sandwich. We call it um, torta de bistec, steak sandwich. This is the bread that we use. It's called telera, and this is the meat that I buy. It's sirloin tip. In Spanish, my mom would always get it at the butcher shop, and she would say pulpa bola, which is that's exactly what it is, and it doesn't need a lot of stuff added other than just salt and pepper to taste in a skillet with a little bit of oil. So we'll have your salt and pepper here, and then what I also have, I'll get like an onion and I'll slice it up. I'll get some serrano peppers to also add it to the torta. I'll show you guys the steps. And then I got cheese. This time I got panela cheese. I go ahead and slice it up and I grill it. It's kind of like a grill it a little bit, and then we'll get crisp lettuce, tomato, and basically that's all we need. There's one ingredient that I'm missing, and the reason why it's not on this recipe is because I couldn't find any tender avocados. Everything that I went to 3 different grocery stores, they were really hard, so it's not even worth it. So to get our bread, I have like a little skillet on the side over here, the griddle. I have it a very low heat, and here we're gonna add a little bit of oil for our skillet, and then on the griddle we're gonna put it at a really low heat. All we want to do is just warm up our bread, maybe butter it up with a little bit of either butter or a little bit of mayo. Okay, that's up to your discretion. I like mine with avocado or refried beans, but in this case I don't have either or, so we're just gonna do a little bit of mayonnaise. So look, I'm gonna put it at a very low heat so it can be warm. So right now we're going to go ahead and start cooking our meat. As you can see here, I seasoned it with the salt and pepper, and that's basically all you need. And then we're going to go ahead, once you see that the meat is almost cooked from both sides, you see it's releasing a lot of the juices. I don't overcook it too much. Once that the juices are absorbed, that's when I go ahead and add the serrano peppers, put salt and pepper, and the onions. The onions will be once I remove the meat, so they can go ahead and finish cooking. So you see here, the meat is actually done. I'm just turning it over one more time, and then I added the peppers, but you can see that the everything, the water was absorbed. You know what, the juices of the meat have been absorbed, and I added the serrano peppers here. We'll go ahead and remove our meat, and we're going to go ahead and add our onions. And then once we add our onions, we go ahead and add a little salt and pepper, because we got to season our stuff. Don't forget to season. Just because you season your meat doesn't mean you're seasoning your food. Okay, it's very important. So we're going to go ahead and cook our onions to get them a little bit translucent, and then we're gonna get it in our serrano peppers. We get them a little soft, chile toreado. So look, like I said, we use a telera. We would use the avocado, but in this case, since we don't have any, let me show you what I'm gonna use. So I have the lettuce here, and then I dice the panela, the panela cheese, and I'll finish it. Once the onions are done, I'll put the panela cheese to the skillet so it get cooked as well. So right now we're gonna slice the bread, and we're gonna put the cheese, and it should be ready just to assemble. See, the meat is done. I go ahead and put it in a little Tupperware, cover it up so it keeps the moist and it keeps it warm. And as you can see, these onions are actually almost done. If you guys could smell what I'm smelling right now, it is, I guess I love onions, I love garlic, so all that to me is just, opens up my appetite. But this is done. We're going to go ahead and turn off the heat on this one, and we have the other one ready for our bread. So here we are. We get our bread. We put a little bit of mayonnaise. See, this is our bread. It's ready. So we're going to go ahead and assemble our torta, our steak torta, or our torta de carne or de bistec, like some people can call it. So I went ahead and I cut up the meat, And you could either leave it whole. It's up to you. It's your discretion. And then look, we go ahead and top that off with the glazed onions. I love onions. And then we go ahead and get our serrano peppers, the chile toreado. We cut it up, and it's hot. I can tell by my fingers it's really hot. So it's up to your discretion. We get that, and then we're gonna get our cheese. And remember, I told you I put it in the griddle. See, on the skillet. See, I cooked it up. We put our cheese as much as you want. We'll put a lettuce and our tomato. And basically, that's it. Now, if we had the avocado or we had refried beans, we would go ahead and spread the other bread with some of that. But in this case, since we didn't have any handy and there was no good avocados in the markets, we just, we were going to stop that from keeping us from eating a torta, right? And one thing that you guys can't forget, look, my mom always said, yeah, you have your tomatoes here, but you got to season it. So sprinkle a little bit of salt to your tomatoes. Even if you had to avocado, you season your avocado and it's done. You see, press it up a little bit and then just cut it up in half. And it's ready. If you can have a pasta salad, potato salad, some chips, some fries, whatever you guys want as a side dish to these delicious tortas. They're, like I said, the bread is called telera, but it's better than a burger. It's delicious. I could highly recommend it. Here's we are. I think I made like maybe 6 of them for 4 of us. So everybody had like 1.5 of these. But look at this, with the onions, with the serrano peppers, the cheese, the avocado. Look at that. And it was so spicy and it was so good. So I invite you guys to try these steak sandwiches. Like I said, torta de bistec. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Like I said, it's a simple recipe, but it's when you don't feel like cooking a whole meal, you can have something like that for dinner. Well, see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. Lulu la Vida.